Welcome back to 3 is Magic Gaming. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the next game in our Fnaf co-op series, Fnaf 2. From the all-new cast of animatronics to our strategies to beating them, we'll make sure to give you the full breakdown to anyone daring enough to start a shift at Freddy's 2. Instead of the dusty and cramped office you were stuck with in Fnaf 1, you have an even bigger office with walking space now. Wow. That $8 an hour sure is worth it. Anyway, the new office is extremely different than the one you got used to in the first game, because this office doesn't have doors or seals for the vents. I know, how the heck are you supposed to defend against these massive metal monsters without doors? The answer is simple, an old musty Freddy mask and a flashlight. We'll get to explaining that right after we explain what you're dealing with.
Let's start with the toy animatronics. Now these animatronics are brand spanking new with this brand new game. The toy animatronics are still the main three. We have Toy Bonnie, Toy Chica, and Toy Freddy. Now we'll get to Foxy in a minute because I know some of you guys are wondering, where's Toy Foxy? Don't worry, he's still in the game, but he isn't new. Toy Bonnie starts on the main stage just like Toy Chica and Toy Freddy. He'll make his way down the hallway and then to the right vent. To avoid getting a game over from Toy Bonnie, throw on the Freddy mask right as he enters the office. Toy Chica is pretty similar to Toy Bonnie. She'll make her way down the hallway and then go in from the left vent. To stop her as well, all you have to do is just throw on your Freddy mask and you'll be good. Now, Toy Freddy also heads down the middle hall. He'll stand there for a while, aura farming in your face just before he steps into the office. But just like the other toys, throw on your Freddy mask, wait for a few seconds, and then he'll disappear. And remember, do not take your mask off until the animatronics have fully left your room. Otherwise, they'll still be there and they will jump scare you.
Now we talked about the brand new animatronics. Let's go back and talk about the old musty stinky ones. They're basically the OG guys from Fnaf 1, but they're all busted up and they're pretty much just spare parts now. Withered Chica and Bonnie are very similar to how they were in the original game. Bonnie comes for you from the left vent, while Chica hunts you down from the right. Withered Freddy and Toy Freddy are also very similar, coming down the middle hallway. Put your mask up for all three of these characters so they'll have a safe departure out of your office.
Now in the beginning I talked about Foxy and how he's not in his toy version. Foxy is withered, which is very unfortunate, but don't feel sorry for him because he's still dangerous. He is a top priority main threat through night 2 through 5. Foxy!
Man, Foxy, move! Watch him! Watch him!
He's way more dangerous. Withered Foxy does not fall for the mask trick at all. He's not dumb. He won't think that you're Freddy at all. And he will still jump scare you even though you have this mask on. So I'm going to tell you how to beat him. Whenever you see Foxy in your hallway, flash him continuously with your flashlight. Spam the button, just spam him. Foxy loves attention, and once he sees that you're blinding him a little bit with the lights, he'll go back into the storage room and reset his whole process and trying to come get you.
Let's move on to the last three animatronics, starting with Balloon Boy. This little guy is the most annoying robot in the entire series. He comes into your office from the left vent, which means you need to put the mask on for him. However, if you don't pull the mask up fast enough, Balloon Boy will just sit in your office and laugh in your face while disabling your flashlights. This means that he won't jump scare you. Good old Withered Foxy sure will be ready to cut you down like the pirate he is. You'll always be able to hear when Balloon Boy moves as he says hi or hello with every successful movement.
Hello. Hi.
Next, we're going to move on to Mangle. She's this sort of scary looking amalgamation of robot parts with a white fox head, and she's one of the more dangerous animatronics. She heads to your office from the right vent and will try jump scaring you if you don't put the mask on in time. She can also show up on the ceiling of the middle entrance, but she's just there to spook you. Whenever she's about to come out of the right vent, she'll start playing a really loud static noise that you desperately need to pay attention to so you know when to put on your mask.
Now just like Foxy, Mangle loves attention. So whenever you see her on the cameras next to the puppet box, we'll get to the puppet later on in the video, but when you see her, you want to flash her with the flashlight, and if she just so happens to manage to get into your vent, first off, you want to pray, and then flash that flashlight in the vent. Last but not least is the puppet. The puppet is stationed in camera 11, where you have to wind up this music box to keep her inside of the box. If you don't pay attention to this music box, she will come out of the box and come and get you from the main hallway. Now in the later nights, like nights 3 through 5, the music box meter will drain faster. So that means you have to keep your cameras open constantly giving the music box attention and winding it up.
Now that we've explained each specific animatronic and what they do, we're gonna go into the entire week-long shift breakdown.
Hi! Wait, T, where'd you go?
I'm in the closet behind you.
Get in here! Get in here! Get in the closet! Get in the closet!
Each night, what happens in each night, who's active, and what you need to do to survive. We're gonna start with night 1, which is basically the tutorial night of the game. Between 12 AM and 1 AM, the only active animatronic is the puppet, but her meter drains so slowly that it isn't even an issue. The only animatronics that move are the toys, and they don't really get active until around 2 to 3 AM. While you have the downtime, memorize the buttons you need to press to pull up the cameras, flashlights on the middle entrance and the vents, and your mask. You'll definitely need the muscle memory layer.
Night 2 is when the game actually gets started and gets a little bit more scary. The toy animatronics, Balloon Boy, Mangle, and Withered Foxy are all up and running at 1 AM, which means you need to get serious and lock in. Keep watch for the middle hallway for Foxy, make sure you keep flashing him with the flashlight, and also keep a lookout for the vents because Balloon Boy will come in from your right vent. Now the toy animatronics have a pretty low chance of taking you out, but it's still good to get into the mode to put your Freddy mask on when they come into the room. You have a good reaction time to that as well because they'll come in very slowly.
On night 3, the withered animatronics are finally awake. That means you need to watch the middle now for withered Freddy and Foxy at the same time. Things should be a little easier this night though, since most of the other animatronics are shut down for tonight. The only ones who are really up are Balloon Boy, who's still awake for some reason. It's way past his bedtime. Our tips for this night are to really keep your eyes on withered Foxy and withered Freddy, since those two have the highest AI levels of this night. Balloon Boy should also get some focus, but you can really watch out and hear him when he does his highs and his hellos, so he shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Moving on from night 3 to night 4, stuff gets way more intense and scary. Withered Foxy AI level shoots up from 2 to 7, which means he's way more active. And you want to stop using your left and right vents as much just to save enough flashlight battery to flash him in the middle. Just to save up your battery percentage to flash Foxy in the middle. Withered Foxy should be taking up most of your attention since he is such of a threat and he's way more active during this night. While the other toy animatronics and the withered animatronics are active, they aren't really much of a threat, so make sure you please keep your attention on Foxy. And also make sure you check your vents, wind up your music box, because during night 4, the meter will drain very, very fast and you'll have to constantly open your camera, flash the flashlight down the middle, open your camera, wind up the music box. Just do that constantly.
It's now night 5. Everyone is active and they're ready to hunt you down. The puppet, Mangle, and withered Foxy are all at 10 AI, which means they're at their most dangerous right now. The music box meter empties so fast that every single second counts. A single moment off and the puppet can escape the box to end your run. Withered Foxy is going to steal the rest of your attention, however, which means you have to be perfect with your mask flips for every other animatronic or you are cooked. Our first tip for this game is towards the later nights, you should probably stop using the flashlights on the left and right vents. They're pretty much useless. The only thing they do is sort of help you spot out when an animatronic is about to come into your office, but that's kind of unnecessary because they give you a second or two of leeway to put your mask on before they actually jump scare you. The only person you should be using this for is Mangle or Balloon Boy, but even then, you really shouldn't use it that often. They're still kind of easy to spot. You want to save as much flashlight battery for Withered Foxy as possible, especially on night 4, 5, and up. He's going to be taking up so much time that those flashlight spams are necessary.
Now, just how we did for Five Nights at Freddy's 1, we're going to get into the hidden animatronics of Five Nights at Freddy's 2. The hidden animatronic for this game is JJ, which is Balloon Girl. She's very rare, so if you do end up encountering her, she looks like Balloon Boy, but just a female version. She wears pink. That's about it. She wears pink, so she's kind of like an Easter egg, but if you spot her, it's a little scary. Balloon Girl will spawn under your desk. She doesn't kill you, but she will disable your controls, which is a higher death chance from either Foxy or the other animatronics roaming around in the pizza place.
Our last tip for this video is to have multiple people in your party when you're playing this game. The minimum I think you should have is 2. That way one person is focused on the music box while the other is focused on Withered Foxy. That's how me and Jay did it. But if you want more, you can actually split up even more of the jobs. That way somebody's looking at the cameras, music box, someone's looking at Withered Foxy. Well, that's going to be all for us today. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, leave us some comments.
3 and out.